Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to a GIMP tutorial on how to use it as a Photoshop alternative. First things first, if you guys just want to leave a like and comment down below for me for the algorithm, then I'd really appreciate it. And then the next thing that you're going to want to go ahead and do is understand that GIMP is a completely viable alternative. I use it as my thumbnail creator. I use it for family photos, personal photos, Instagram photos, whatever that it is that you could want to use it for. I use it for. I personally like it better than Photoshop because it's free 99. If you want to know how to use it, the layout is like this. There's a toolbox in the top left corner. The most useful things I would say is going to be the move tool, the rectangle select tools, the free select tools, the color picker tool. This one's the crop tool, the eraser tool, the pencil tool, and all of these tools in this section. These are the ones that I use the most, between like the scale, rotate, flipping, perspective, warping, and all that other kind of cool stuff. At the top right of your screen here, you have a couple of different sections you can choose between. This shows you your brush. This shows you all the things and media that you have inserted into your GIMP. This shows you the font that you have currently selected. This is some styles that they kind of give you, and this right here is your brushes. Whenever you click on one of the tools, you'll be able to manipulate them from this screen if you go to this far right tab. And then at the top left corner of your screen here, you'll see your file where you can create new photos, open old ones, open them as layers, or export them onto your computer. You can redo and undo in all your different editing tabs. There's a select, so if you have something selected, you can invert it, unselect it, select things by colors, etc. Here's your view tab where you can view grids and all that other kind of different cool stuff. Your layer tab where you can create new layers, but do note that there's also a layer tab on the bottom right corner of your screen for you to manipulate your layers as well. I tend to just do it from here. It's a lot simpler. And then here's another box for all of your tools in case you accidentally get rid of them or anything like that. And then you have your filters tab where you got your blurs, your enhancements, your distorts, your lights and your shadows, your noise, and all that other kind of different stuff. This tab is very important. And this one is just how you open up any window or toolbox that you accidentally closed. And within these four different sections, GIMP is going to take very good care of you if you choose to use it. It is a very good program, and I appreciate it a lot, especially for its price. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, make sure to go ahead and leave them down below. But other than that, it's been a GIMP tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.